Well, Gene, we only got one tag team match on tonight, but it's a ladies' match, and it's going to be a treat. With Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark set to lock it up with Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera, Las Reinas Latinas, and they have been hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following ladies tag team match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark.
Well, this is a rematch of sorts. Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark have already met Las Reinas 2 months ago at the Spectrum. And, well, it didn't go well for Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark, but they're back tonight to take another crack at Las Reinas and that unbeaten streak. And, Gino, that unbeaten streak is what makes them absolutely terrifying.
Very scary indeed. Las Reinas, with unparalleled success. Absolutely amazing. And they are, in their own way, absolutely gripping. I mean, just to look at them is absolutely captivating. Myron said it, and he's absolutely right. I think Las Reinas are absolutely perfect.
Well, it's a lot more than good looks and personality that have kept them in the unbeaten column. I think it's that Guns family genetics again. The blood of Angie Angel Guns and the Guns brothers runs through Las Reinas.
Their opponents, accompanied by Rosita from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the team of Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera, Las Reinas Latinas.
And the addition of Rosita has certainly enhanced the image of Las Reinas Latinas. Lisa Rivera leading front and center here. Josie Rod, the obvious captain of the team, on the left, and Rosita on the far right. All of them second-generation stars. Of course, Rosita, the daughter of Rod Whitley and L.P. Thunder. Not a Guns family member, but she shares remarkable genetics as well.
You know, there really is something otherworldly about Las Reinas Latinas. I mean, look at them. They're physically perfect, but they've got this air about them like they're not of this world or something. It's really strange.
It's a certain je ne sais quoi, of course, but Las Reinas Latinas, regardless of that, have maintained an unbeaten streak since their debut, and they appear to be determined to hang on to it. And I don't know that Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark are going to actually pull off an upset here. This does not seem very likely at all.
I don't think so either. Wow, Las Reinas really pouring it on, and why not? They've been so successful, and the fans are just nuts about them.
They certainly are. The reaction here in Laredo is absolutely amazing. Have the crowd in the palm of their hand.
They sure do. Gonna be a great matchup, this rematch with Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark.
That's quite all right, Danny. They appear to have that effect on just about everyone. Wow. Absolutely amazing.
Gonna be Zoey Stark starting it off for her team against Josie Rod for Las Reinas. And Willie Johnson rings the bell. Zoey Stark opens up with a set of shots and a kick. Takes Josie Rod down to the mat. Josie quick to the opposing team's corner. Zoey Stark slams her head into the turnbuckle. Zoey Stark with another hard right to Josie Rod. Josie grabbed by the ankles, alley-oop assisted out of the corner.
And Zoey Stark starting off very impressively.
Zoey Stark off the top. What air. Look at that. Right across. Almost coast to coast. And a beautiful rolling thunder from Zoey Stark. Josie Rod having her problems right here. Josie whipped to the corner again. Zoey Stark shoves her out of the corner. Bounces off the ropes. There's a Hurricane Rana to Josie. Athletic little minx, ain't she? Zoey Stark doing a little showboating, but here comes Lisa Rivera. Lisa catches a kick right to the face. Zoey Stark, real aggressive. She's no nonsense.
Certainly isn't. Definitely has a reputation for being a no-nonsense wrestler. Very physical.
She's sure showing it now. Josie Rod catches a kick to the calf from Zoey Stark. She's got her up for the suplex, but wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Josie Rod counters. Gets a hold of Zoey Stark, slams her into the turnbuckle. And starts driving shoulders into the midsection of Zoey Stark. Zoey counters. Gets out of the corner. Whips Josie into the corner. Shoves her out of the corner. Comes off the ropes again. A second Hurricane Rana to Josie Rod. Here's a pin attempt. One. Only a one. Josie Rod might want to think about tagging in Lisa at this point. Josie whipped to the other team's corner here. A slug right to the face from Zoey Stark. Excuse me. Another alley-oop out of the corner from Zoey Stark. Josie Rod laid out and in big trouble. Zoey Stark thinking about her next move here, calculating it. There's a stomp to the arm. Whoa, well, that was a swing and a miss right there. Josie gets her from behind. Has her up, back suplex from Josie Rod. A little bit of showing off here from Josie as Shayna Baszler comes in, trips her up, takes her down to the mat. Shayna Baszler also no nonsense. A jawbreaker. A hard right. Takes Shayna Baszler down to the canvas. Josie with a double axe handle across the back of Shayna. Turns her over. Oh, that forearm. That is a vicious, vicious forearm.
He's meant to knock someone out.
He sure could. They've done it before. A running spear from Shayna Baszler to Lisa Rivera. Now a little Texas cloverleaf and an elbow to the leg to Lisa. Shayna Baszler turns it over to Zoey Stark. Lisa on the outside. Zoey Stark moves in, goes after Josie instead. Takes herself out onto the apron with Josie Rod. Oh, a DDT right into the apron. Lisa rounded up by Zoey Stark into an abdominal stretch. Rosita just pacing around, looking a little bit concerned. Things are going kind of rough here. Zoey Stark shoved down to the canvas. There's a double boot stomp right to the gut from Josie. A kick to the chest to Zoey Stark. And again, Josie Rod doing a little bit of showing off for the fans here in Laredo. Josie back inside the ring. Here comes Zoey. Caught from behind by Josie Rod. Up over the shoulders we go here. Slam down Dominator style. Josie Rod with spiked thumbs to the throat. Wow.
That is a serious move right there. And meant to hurt the opponent.
Only a 2 count. Josie Rod going to work on Zoey Stark, who's starting to fade here. Driving knee right into the head of Zoey Stark. Josie right there to keep her from getting up. Here comes Lisa Rivera on the tag. Zoey Stark slow to get up. Lisa misses, catches a clothesline from Zoey Stark. Zoey locks it up with Lisa. Goes behind on her. There's a nice suplex. Zoey Stark with a Hurricane Rana on Lisa Rivera. A knee to the back of the head. A stomp to the head. Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark looking for some payback here against Las Reinas for their first loss against them. Elbows to the midsection from Shayna Baszler. They lock it up. Whip to the ropes, quickly taken down to the canvas. Shayna countered. Lisa with a clothesline drops Shayna Baszler to the mat. Lisa Rivera with the driving knee into the head of Shayna Baszler. Double boot stomp right to the guts. Lisa locks it up with Shayna Baszler, who winds up getting the upper hand. Sets Lisa up against the ropes. And now starts yanking the arm against the ropes. Shayna Baszler, another no-nonsense wrestler. Lisa Rivera on the apron. Shayna Baszler charges but is quickly countered by Lisa. Shayna Baszler goes after Josie instead. Josie counters her. Zoey Stark rolls Lisa back inside the ring. Shayna Baszler thinks she's in control of things, but here comes Josie Rod, who might change her mind. What a nasty neckbreaker from Shayna Baszler. Josie Rod rolls to the outside. Lisa Rivera caught up by Shayna Baszler. A stomp to the arm as Josie makes it back inside the ring, gets a hold of Shayna. Lines her up against the ropes. Takes her down, and a rope-assisted stomp to the chest. And here's a pin attempt. One. Just the one, says Willie Johnson. Lisa Rivera brought in on the tag. Shayna Baszler trying to beat it out of town. She's got a chance. Lisa stops to get a little love from the fans. Zoey Stark comes in on the tag. A clothesline takes Lisa down to the mat. Zoey Stark going for the quick pin. One. But no dice. Zoey Stark catches a kick to the gut, and here we go. Here's the pedigree. I think that's going to be the end right there. 1, 2. Yep, that's going to do it. Las Reinas' undefeated streak continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall was 8 minutes and 8 seconds, and your winners by pinfall, Las Reinas Latinas.
Oh, there you have it, Danny. The unbeaten streak of Las Reinas continues as they pick up a second win over Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark. You kind of get the feeling Las Reinas knew it all along.
Wow, they are absolutely scary, and there's the pedigree that put down Zoey Stark for the win. We'll be right back with more RWL Championship Wrestling in a minute.